to the footwell of the vehicle, so there's no...
It's time once again for That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly. That Business Show gives a voice to Tampa Bay's entrepreneurial community and highlights our community leaders, aiming to inspire and educate our listeners. Become a part of the entrepreneurial movement today by becoming a member of the Tampa Bay Business Owners and get your brand on air today. Visit TampaBayRadio.com for more information. All shows available on demand. Now, here are your hosts, Jamie and Kelly.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly, where business becomes show business. We're here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., live on Tampa Bay's 1250 Wins WHNZ, and also available on podcasts and our YouTube channel. So wherever it is that you're listening, we greatly appreciate that. We do make the podcast available up on iTunes and now on Stitcher as well as Google Play. And then our YouTube channel simply entitled youtube.com/Jamie Maloney. We got a segment planned for you today on video production. We got Joel Freedman in studio. He's the president and executive producer of Two Hungry Dogs Productions. And you can learn more at that website, the number 2, hungrydogs.com. And he's also a returning guest of the program and a loyal TBBO member. And so we thank him for all of that as well. So, Joel, thanks so much, and thanks for being in studio today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And Joel was sitting through this last segment, listening to us talk a little bit about music, and so I'll give him a chance to chime in there. You know, are you a rocker or are you a 70s guy? What?
I was a rocker for a while when I was younger. Really kind of grew up on 80s music, listened to it.
Once you lose the hair, it's not as fun to be a rocker anymore.
Yeah, can't get that headbanging going the way I used to. Exactly.
I've let it grow out a little bit to kind of get that again, you know. But then again, I never had long hair.
I did used to have hair about halfway down my back.
Did you?
So,
yeah, I never got to experience the true fun of headbanging with the hair and everything. But nonetheless, I saw you like Jackal there too. You heard us talking about Jackal.
Jackal was an awesome band. I saw them in concert back in the early '90s, and I was telling you earlier, they're probably one of the tightest bands I ever got a chance to experience.
And then, as Gary was saying, they played 363 shows together. I can't imagine doing anything 363 days in a row with anybody, and especially in a band where there's so much stress and show going on.
That was completely in a row. I didn't realize. I thought it was 363 shows throughout their career.
Throughout the year and everything.
In a year. I don't know if it was in a row, but I think it was in a year. In 365 days, they did 363 shows.
Well, that's
an incredible.
I guess Christmas and New Year's or Thanksgiving.
I guess so.
I don't know what they
took a little
off.
bit of time off, but I couldn't imagine doing that with anything, let alone rock music. So Joel, you the owner of Two Hungry Dogs Productions. Tell us a bit more about this company.
Well, I've been doing video production for, as long as I can remember, pretty much. And we basically help business owners use video marketing as part of their marketing efforts, because video is just the one medium that converts better than anything else these days. It's just absolutely incredible.
You see this all across social media now with this race to get all the video tie-ins to the different social media programs, Facebook Live, and now Facebook has a video button on top of Facebook Live. We were learning about last week that Matt was saying on our What's Trending segment. And so, video is all the rave right now. So let's talk about some ways to use video then for our businesses. I see, one tip is look for trending topics and do videos on this. How does this work?
One of the things a lot of business owners struggle with, they've been told over and over and over by their marketing people that they need to be using video, but they don't even know where to start. So one of the things that we work with our clients on is just give them a couple ideas on where to start. And I mean, trending topics is a great place. If you can tie it in to what's trending, you always do a lot better, especially if you're trying to go for that social media. Are
you saying go to like Twitter and find the hashtag that's in the trending? And then...
Absolutely, or Facebook or any of those trending sites that do trending. But you have to be able to react quickly. If you can hit those things while they're trending.
And then what do? You do a video, and then in the notes you put, here I am doing this hashtag, radio hashtag, whatever it is the trending word of the day is.
Yeah, well, you have to tie it in naturally to whatever the trending topic is. If you try and like glom onto it, people know that.
They can tell you're glomming.
Exactly.
That's the word you use.
People don't appreciate that too much. But if what your topic is about is actually truly relevant to whatever that trending topic is, you'll get a lot of play on that.
Now, you've done video for many years, and in today's market, more and more people are just using their cell phones for both photography and for video. How has the technology impacted your business? Has it been a plus or a minus, or is it stayed about the same?
It's kind of been a wash. There's a lot more competition these days.
Now you're competing with the consumer who was supposed to be your client.
I am. But and I'll tell you what, the iPhone 6, the iPhone 7, even a lot of the Android cell phones out there, they really actually take very good pictures.
iVideo. Is it the video? I don't know. I have one of those apps on my phone, and it's pretty cool. Which one is it? iVideo?
iMovie probably.
iMovie. It's even a clever name. You can create a movie and just right from your phone.
But the problem is they're very limited in what they can do. So if what you're doing fits within their parameters of what they're able to do, it looks great. It really can. But a lot of life doesn't work that way.
Right.
Yeah, no, and it is. It took me. I did a little when I lost my mom last year. I put together a little video of everything. In fact, used the Justin Bieber song "Life Is Worth Living." Had that as a song, but it took me literally a couple days to put together like 20 photos of bringing in a couple videos. So.
People don't realize how much time that, especially the video editing takes. To really make something look good, you got to put in the time to do it.
And that was really just for our family's use. I would have not used that for work or business, and really had that out anywhere. So that's where it's definitely you need to have a professional so that you look professional.
Now, how are people in business around Tampa Bay using video today for their businesses? Are they just trying to produce a commercial and throw it up on social media? Are they trying to give some type of expert testimony and put that up? And what are they using their video for?
A lot of them are doing it really poorly right now. They're just kind of creating a video and throwing it out there and seeing what happens. They have no plan. They have no intention to it. They're just, I got to use video, so here's my cell phone. Let's take a quick video, and they go out and do it. And they don't. You're right. They don't tag it with anything. They don't make it an important topic that their customers are actually interested in.
Should they have a pre-roll or something on the video? Because when it's sitting, you always got those awkward, screen capture shots, both on photography and video. When it's posted, you get some of the stupid look on their face, like
yeah. Well, I have many of those. Thank you, Jamie.
Should they create at least some type of pre-roll and put on their video so to avoid that?
Well, one of the things that YouTube allows you to do is create a custom thumbnail, which is we do for all of our clients for all the videos that we put up to avoid that kind of situation when it comes up in the search engines and stuff like that. As far as the pre-roll goes, I'm very, very careful about that. We tell our clients that you have between 2 seconds and 6 seconds to convince the viewer to keep watching your video.
Okay, so a pre-roll you may lose on unless it's highly creative, and I guess if you've seen it 2 or 3 times, you're not going to keep wanting to watch it again.
So something quick, something short that shows off your logo, whatever it is, establishes your brand. That's great, but get to the point right away. In the first 6 seconds, you need to convince the viewer that what you have to offer is worth continue to watch.
Now, we do a lot of short little video clips in here and post it right on the Facebook fan page, but there's no cover to the. Now, when I put them on YouTube, we do have a custom thumbnail, but when we put them on the Facebook page, it's just whatever screenshot. Is there a way to put some type of custom thumbnail on those Facebook shots right now? I don't think there is.
I don't think Facebook's allowing that right now. We have most of what we do is search driven, so we use YouTube, and then we'll come and put it on Facebook as an additional thing. So I haven't really gone deep into the Facebook settings.
Right.
Probably something I need to start working on.
Well, yeah, but it just I could take the video, edit, and put it back up there. But obviously, for ease of use, you just want to film and post. And
exactly.
It'd be nice to be able to put some type of custom thumbnail on top of that to avoid those awkward, photos or pictures that somehow derive.
Or think about it that when you start recording, what's the first thing it's going to be seen? Make sure that it is a acceptable image.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. Now, what's another tip that you recommend? I see you got to be controversial. To what degree should you be controversial?
Well, one of the things people always want the traffic. They want people to watch their videos. They want to see what their content is and get more exposure. Being controversial is going to give you people are going to be interested in that. They're going to start talking about it. They're going to argue with you in your comment section. That's okay. Mm-hmm. All that engagement really helps you out.
People love drama, unfortunately. So.
I've always taken a neutral stance to everything on business.
Everything drama.
I always wonder to what degree the show would have differentiated if I had taken, and put out there my political beliefs and views and all that stuff.
You don't even have to be political. It can be controversial about something within your industry. for a radio station, you could be like, the Tascam microphones are great. No, it's got to be a Sony microphone. You know,
I get what you're getting at and everything. Yeah,
But if you can kind of tap into people's emotional states, they're really going to respond to that and at least engage with you. And then once they engage with you, then you have that opportunity to having a further conversation.
And
with
in
them.
every video that you do, you should, and correct me if I'm wrong, you should have some kind of goal that you want the watcher or the viewer to do, whether it's drive them to a website or hit a call to action. Should you have some type of link embedded in all the videos? Go to, TampaBayRadio.com, go here. What do you recommend?
Absolutely. You know, with any of your marketing efforts, the first thing you have to think about before you even do anything is, what do you want them to do at the end? What's your goal? What's the viewer's takeaway from this? Until you have that in mind, you're just out there just throwing things at the wall.
Right. Yeah. You hear that, a lot, especially with like websites and everything that, they gotta, what is it that you want them to do when they come to the website?
Yeah. I mean, it can be, you want them to sign up for a newsletter. You want them to, go to your website and buy your product. You want them to, send you an email for information or call you, come into your store, whatever that is, have that goal in mind. And then when you create your video, make sure that you're kind of that video is kind of gearing people in that, getting people in that mindset and kind of setting them up to take that action.
Now you say show secrets. What do you mean by show secrets?
Have a lot of times, what's a secret? Hey, the secret way to get more viewers on your radio station, or the secret way that
you're talking about like a call to action. When
coming up at 8:30, we're going to tell you the secret on how to make the best video. Or how to hire the best people.
Yeah, exactly. People always want to have that inside information. So if you can convince them that what you have is kind of a secret of the best videographers, or the secret of the best plumbers, or the secret of the best house cleaners, that's something that really appeals to people, and will attract them to watch your video.
Now, how is a video evolving in today's a marketplace? I recently did a video, and they were talking all about 4K, shooting in 4K. Is that all the rave right now? Should people be wanting to have their videos shot in 4K?
If you want something that's going to have a long lifespan, absolutely. If something's going to be more fleeting, it doesn't really matter. 4K is also known as UHD. If you go to Best Buy or something trying to buy a TV, it's going to be UHD. 4K is basically 4,000 lines of resolution. And to give you a little perspective, what we all grew up on, the TV that we all grew up with, the 3 channels that you got to turn, that was 576 lines of resolution. Mm-hmm. And then HD is 10,080. Okay, so now we're getting up into 4,000. 1920 by horizontal.
I mean, it looked incredible. Yeah. I mean, it was crystal clear. It wasn't cheap or anything, but the quality was incredible.
Which one? The 3-channel one?
No, the 4K.
the 4K.
The 4K one.
That's where things are going. The industry is actually starting to. Was at the National Association of Broadcasters trade show this year in Vegas, and they had several manufacturers showing off and demonstrating their 8K materials. So that's the next thing is coming. A lot of production is being done in 4K right now, and that's where if you're capturing things, especially like I said, if you want to have it around for a while and have that shelf life, definitely.
And what are we seeing in the common movie theaters today? They're no longer using films, right? A lot of them are using digital, right?
It's all digital cinema, yeah, exactly.
When I worked in the movie theaters in the late 90s, they had film reels, and
there's a few directors out there that are insisting on film still.
But have all the movie theaters converted over to digital, or some of them still using the film reels?
I'm sure there's still some out there, but most of them.
I would talk to one of my friends on my reunion who has a movie theater, and he's like, "Yeah, we converted to digital. It was $1 million, upgrade that we had to do. I just can't imagine all the movie theaters being able to do that, but most of them today, or all of them just about, are using these digital."
Yeah, Panavision was the last company making a film camera. They've now stopped making film cameras. The processing houses for film are all going away. The directors are still using them, having a hard time processing the film. So it's really everything's digital these days.
Currently talking to, again, Joel Freedman, president and executive producer of 2 Hungry Dogs Productions. Learn more at that website, the number 2, hungrydogs.com, or give him a call at 727-527-2901 if you could use some video for your business. Again, 727-527-2901. You're listening to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly, where business becomes show business. At Vein 911, we will help you feel great again. Do you have restless legs, night leg cramps, or ankle swelling? Restless legs, cramping, swelling, and tired heavy legs are often symptoms of hidden vein disease. You do not have to have visible bulging veins to have the symptoms of vein disease. The vein care specialists at Vein 911 are uniquely qualified to evaluate and treat your veins. Are you unhappy with your previous vein treatment? Vein 911 succeeds where others fail. Call Vein 911 today at 855-VEIN-911. That's 855-834-6911 to book your free consultation. Vein 911. We will help you feel great again.
What's up, business rock stars? Are you ready to bring out the CEO in you? Join Julianne Nichols, CEO of Focus on You Strategy, every other Friday on That Business Show. She'll be talking with other chief entrepreneurial officers about how they grew their businesses. Remember, you could join the conversation at Focus on You Strategies Focus Fridays Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Focus Fridays. That's facebook.com/groups/Focus Fridays. Be the CEO of you. Did you know the biggest challenge business leaders face today is creating an engaged and productive workforce culture? Bill Meyer Ham Consulting wants to help you solve this challenge. They will help you transform your workforce culture to produce amazing business results. Call Bill Meyer Ham Consulting at 941-201-4650 today or visit BillMeyerHam.com. That's BillMeyerHam.com. Have a conversation.
I knew Mom wanted to stay at home. It's the center of her family, her life. But helping Mom stay in her home while managing mine was just too much. Honestly, it wasn't just about me. Mom didn't want me to be her caretaker. She wanted me to be her daughter. I felt so alone until I found out about Home Instead Senior Care. When we met the people at Home Instead, we just knew they were different. The experience was personal. And most importantly, for Mom and me, I get to be her daughter again.
Home Instead Senior Care. To us, it's personal.
Teresa Turner is a certified public accountant and the founder of Tax Happens, a boutique-style CPA firm providing small businesses and individuals with hands-on, personalized tax and accounting services. Although we would love to tell you how happy their clients are, we would like you to see for yourself. Tax Happens has 21 Google reviews and a 4.8-star Google rating, 17 Yelp reviews and a 5-star Yelp rating, 38 Facebook reviews and a 4.9-star Facebook rating. What sets Tax Happens apart is number 1, upfront pricing, 2, clear deadlines, 3, personally available year-round, and number 4, a willingness to empower clients to do as much or as little as they desire. Visit taxhappens.com for more information.
Have you ever tried to buy a home for your family only to find out that you don't qualify for a mortgage loan? You thought that after 20 years as a customer of your bank, they would help you when you needed it the most, right? Unfortunately, the banks of today are not the banks of our parents and grandparents, and our relationships with them just don't matter anymore. My name is Frank Cotto, and I'm the president of the Lincoln Lending Group. We all may need a bank, but we also need a Frank, and that's what I'm here to do for you today. Lincoln Lending Group will waive all of your lending fees, which include your mortgage, application fee, your underwriting fee, processing fees, and any bank points. Just call 813-MORTGAGE. You drop the E, and we'll drop the fee.
In an age when the good and the better vie for attention, it is the best that stands out. The best of Tampa Bay from Proudly Florida is the love story for the city of Tampa, celebrating success, sharing achievements, a tribute to enterprise and community spirit. Let Proudly Florida showcase your business to your city, your nation, and the world. For more information, email info@proudlyflorida.com and be sure to visit proudlyflorida.com.
Crash in Tampa on Columbus near I-4. Also a crash on westbound State Road 60 near I-75. This one being moved out of your way. Southbound 275, slow between Fletcher Avenue and Hillsborough Avenue. Southbound side of the Veterans Expressway, slow between Waters and the Courtney Campbell Causeway. And Hercules remains shut down in both directions in Clearwater between Sunset Point and Drew. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson Uterich. Hillsborough traffic tip line 866-545-9595.
Today, some early fog, more humidity, then patchy clouds with a high 80. Tonight, partly cloudy and muggy, low 66. Tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds with a high 81.
You're listening to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly on 1250 Winds WHNZ. Missed the show? Then head over to TampaBayRadio.com, where all shows are available on demand. Once again, here are your hosts, Jamie and Kelly.
And welcome back to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly, where business becomes show business. Talking about video production with Joel Freedman, president and executive producer of Two Hungry Dogs Productions. Learn more at that website, the number 2hungrydogs.com, or if you could use his services, give him a call, 727-527-2901. So I got to ask, the name Two Hungry Dogs, where did this come from? Is that why you started a business, to feed the dogs?
It is. I have 2 hungry dogs at home. If I don't work, they don't eat. And trust me, nobody wants that.
How long have you had the business now?
15 years.
15 years.
Yeah.
And they're still hungry.
They're doing pretty good this year. We've had a very good year, so they've been able to keep them in food, but it's always this constant battle as to where the food's coming from.
It's
next
important for them to stay hungry, right? That's how you keep driven.
So let's talk about some more tips then for business owners to use video. Of course, again, we're talking the last thing. It's all about getting them to do something that you want them to do. Drive them to a website, do a call to action. And so when people first come to you, what's it like? Tell us about, the person who comes to you and they have no idea as to how to use video. How do you advise them?
Well, the very first thing we do is we sit down and have a conversation with what their goals are. What do they want to achieve? What are they trying to do with their clients? And what kind of services they offer their clients? And one of the most important things that we try and talk to our clients about is what problems do your customers have that you solve? And every business has that. People will spend the money on with your business if you can solve a problem for them. Now,
how do you recommend that they use video in terms of the quantity or production? Should they produce, a series of 30-second clips? Should they do like a 2-minute, broader production and use it on social media? How do you advise on that?
That's a big budget question. If you have a small budget, but you can do you have the time to do a lot of stuff, then we have some ways to give you a lot of quantity of videos. Do them quickly, bang them out, get them out there on a regular basis, be seen. If you have a bigger budget, we can add more production value to that and go into
Now, is this something that can typically be done in one day, a series of 30-second videos? I mean, how much time does somebody need to set aside to get these produced?
If for us, usually we try and come out 4 to 5 hours, and we can produce 4 or 5, 6 videos in one setting if our client is prepared. If they're not prepared, it takes a little longer.
Sure, that makes a big deal.
It does, and we try to work with our clients to get them prepared so that they're ready and maximize.
To what degree do you have to be the creative director of the video? I mean, do people come in with an idea, or do you have to kind of guide them?
Most of my clients, a lot, they're the subject matter experts, so we really rely on them to make sure that they have that material available and that they're presenting the material that they need to present. But we help and make sure that they get it there in the right way and in an entertainment way, in a way that's going to attract the most amount of viewers.
And I've often heard that if there's something in your business that you repeat all the time or that you say every day, then put that into a video and maybe provide that to everyone prior to meeting with them or just out there. Have you
been reading my material at all?
I guess you recommend that as well then.
Absolutely. One of the things that business owners are so busy these days, we have so much to do and so much going on, so many demands on our time. Anything that's repeatable can be put in a video. Whether it's something for your customers, a lot of times we do question and answer videos are a great way to do it. But even training videos for your employees. If you're constantly training new employees on the same processes over and over again, let's videotize that thing and get that way you take that off your plate.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I have a new project on the table. I don't know how long it'll take to complete, but I want to do an educational series, and video is going to be core to that. And so if you have a product or service or something that can be taught back to the community, there's all kinds of sites out there that can create a course for you. Teachable.com was the one that I was looking at. You build your own course. Core to that are videos, and so you got to produce a lot of it. You don't have to. You can put up scripts, but it's unlikely to get watched if you don't do videos. And so that's on my agenda for the coming year. The first one I was going to do is just how I started a radio show and how to build a podcast. But an educational series would be a good idea for somebody.
Absolutely. The more you can educate people are thirsty for information. Even though there's more information available in our right now than there ever has been in our lifetime, there's a huge thirst for it. People are out there searching for specific things, and that's one of the things that we work on. Is they're searching for your services, whatever your business is. There's somebody out there searching for it. let's make sure that you show up there.
All right. Joel Freedman, president and executive producer of Two Hungry Dogs Productions. Joel, good discussion. Thank you so much for being in studio.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Joel.
And again, he can help you with video production for your business. And if you could use his services, 727-527-2901. 727-527-2901. Or visit the website, twohungrydogs.com. That is the number 2hungrydogs.com. You're listening to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly, where business becomes show business.
Are you at retirement age, or are you planning your retirement, or maybe you just want to know if your retirement plans are sound? Let me recommend you call David Graham at Graham Capital Advisors. David Graham is a master certified estate planner, and that's only one of 3 in the state of Florida. Call him for a complimentary consultation. You've worked hard your entire life. Make sure your retirement is secure, because it's not what you earn, it's what you get to keep. David Graham, the retirement guy, is a fiduciary. You know what that means? That means he works for you. He doesn't work for a bank or an insurance company. He works strictly for you. It's about protecting your assets from excessive taxation and market fluctuations and staying ahead of inflation. Call 800-808-5009. That's 800-808-5009, or go to grahamcapitaladvisors.com.
When you need to keep a business running, or a school, or a bakery, or an HVAC shop, or an auto body garage, a cleaning service, a locksmith, a contractor, a property management company, a restaurant, a grocery store, a dry cleaner, a hotel, a moving company, a hospital, or pretty much anything, you want Grainger. Grainger has the products and solutions to help a growing business succeed. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. Grainger's got your back. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What if you could store your IRA or 401k where you could see, touch, and hold it in person in the form of physical gold and silver coins? With the Augusta Gold and Silver IRA, you can transfer retirement savings into physical coins and store them where you can actually see them. Getting started is absolutely free, so call now, 855-858-5807. Call toll free, 855-858-5807 now for your free guide to Augusta Gold IRAs.
From the RP Funding Traffic Network.
Crash in Tampa on Columbus near I-4. Also a crash on westbound State Road 60 near I-75. This one being moved out of your way. Southbound 275, slow between Fletcher Avenue and Hillsborough Avenue. Southbound side of the Veterans Expressway, slow between Waters and the Courtney Campbell Causeway. And Hercules remains shut down in both directions in Clearwater between Sunset Point and Drew. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson Uterich. Hillsborough traffic tip line 866-545-9595.
1250 winds, weather center forecast. Partly sunny skies today with a 20% chance for a few showers popping up. 80 for the high. Tonight's low in the mid-upper 60s. Same forecast really over the next couple of days. By the end of the week right now, looking at a little bit of drop in the temps, mid-70s. Impact Radio, 1250 winds, WHNZ.
You're listening to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly on 1250 Winds WHNZ. Missed a show? Then head over to TampaBayRadio.com, where all shows are available on demand. Once again, here are your hosts, Jamie and Kelly.
And welcome to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly, where business becomes show business. We're here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Live video stream available over at TampaBayRadio.com. And we're going to be talking about the benefits and resources of the Tampa Bay business owners in this segment, along with the resources of Edge Business Magazine and Community, and That Business Show, the radio show, which is all connected together right now, along with Joel Freedman, who is the president and executive producer of Two Hungry Dogs Productions, and also a loyal TBBO member. So, Joel, welcome into the program today.
Thank you.
Welcome back with us.
And so let's just start out, he is a member of TBBO. First off, what attracted you to Tampa Bay business owners, and what are some of the resources that you've gotten from it?
Yeah, one of the first experiences that I had with TBBO was at the Christmas in July party last year. And somebody else, one of my network invited me out there and said, "Hey, come on out there." And I saw it was a bunch of business owners, and I was like, "Oh, well, that's my market. Is I market to small business owners." So I walked in, and it was just a party. It was a lot of fun, and I remember that. It was so intriguing to me that Rhonda, who's
member coordinator, yes,
member coordinator. Her table for the TBBO was underneath the speaker. and the DJ was talking so loud I could not converse with her to find out more about TBBO.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet we'll never,
but
that
I
won't
was
happen
so
again.
interested in the organization that I made sure I got the information. And I called later, and then even it was crazy because I had set up a one-on-one with Chris Kremitzis, who's the head of it, to kind of learn more about it, and he showed up the wrong location. So all these obstacles were in my way to get to TBO, but I'm like, this just sounds like so what I need to be involved with, that I kept on persevering, and finally met with Chris, and he told me all about it, and I'm like, signed up right there.
I became affiliated with it shortly thereafter the airing of That Business Show, interviewing entrepreneurs on the program. One of the members came on the program and brought up Tampa Bay business owners. At the time, I had never heard of it, and I thought, okay, it sounds like a resource to meet business owners for the program. And then I joined, and yeah, you're right. It was it's a good fit for business owners, a lot of good resources. And shortly thereafter, getting into the membership, Chris came to me and with the idea of combining the brands, and because it was became to be recognized as a show for the Tampa Bay business owners, and as we develop more and more and more, that's the end goal, is to turn the network into a big enough network to where you have to be a member of the Tampa Bay business owners to come through the program. Right now we're working on that. Members, it is a member benefit, but we obviously can't fill all the holes, and so we charge people to come onto the program that are not members, and that fee is rebated back to them to join the Tampa Bay business owners. But yeah, the long-term vision of this program is to turn it into a show for the Tampa Bay business owners.
So hurry up and join TBBO so you can get. Otherwise, you won't be able to get on that business show in the future.
Well, and I think just the components of being able to to be promoted, to be around like-minded people, to have the educational component. A lot of the times, it's just a matter of being around like-minded individuals to help promote you. It's tough to get the businesses going. And you said 12 years, Joel, that you've 15. Been, or 15 that you've been going. I mean, it is nice to be around other people that feel your same pain, that are there with you and trying to get their businesses going, and us all working together. Then we ultimately all grow and become successful together. And I think that's why Edge and TBBO have such a great synergy, because ultimately we are all we're all after the same goal is for us all to succeed. So bringing events together and bringing these educational components and helping promote one another, it's a win-win for all of us.
Yeah, and the Edge business community, similar to the Tampa Bay business owners, with the magazine, and you just released the fall-winter edition of the magazine. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, the Edge Business Magazine, we're entrepreneurs dedicated to growth and excellence. It's a great way to bring together, again, like-minded to people to really highlight them and their expertise. And there are a lot of different individuals that are talking about how to grow your business from small to medium. Or we have a doctor in our group, Dr. Michael O'Neill, that's helping us identify stress factors. And from a small business and business owner perspective, it can be quite dangerous. We need to know what to look out for. So a lot of the great components on this last issue, we had Terry Blachek, which is franchise area developer and partner owner for Orange Theory Fitness. So it was great to see firsthand, or hear firsthand, however you're looking at it, but just his story and how he got started, and really his expertise and his path prior to leading up to Orange Theory. It's so interesting how we all are on a path, and each step, every direction we turn, every step we take leads us ultimately to where we're going. And I think we don't always know where that is, but as things align and as the people align around us, then ultimately and then everything just kind of falls into place.
The members of Edge are contributing writers to the magazine, correct?
Yes.
How does that work? I mean, because you only have so many spaces and you have so many members. How do you divvy out the space for the writing?
It's really about what's relevant, right, in what's going on. So, and a lot of it has to do with what I am looking to provide as far as editorial for the magazine, and it's also about maybe what others have asked us about. If something again has been relevant, where we keep hearing about it, then we want to create that into an education component. So that's kind of how it's determined. So right now we're working on 2017 and all of the issues that'll be coming out, and just it's a wide variety of editorial. And I always like to say it has a little bit of something for everyone, whether you're just in your startup phase, or whether you're in a reroute phase and really trying to find what it is you want to do, or if you're a top level executive or CEO. There's really something for everyone.
Edgebusiness.org, the magazine is placed up there with a neat little app where you can clip it just as if it was sitting in front of you. So edgebusiness.org got the website up
Yeah,
there.
if you hover over Edge, Gary's got it up. If you hover over Edge Media, it should be on the front page, but it's not yet. But if you hover over Edge Media, then over the magazine, then you see down below it's archived issues, the last one, and you go to that. And then you'll be able to flip through all of the prior issues of the magazine.
Very cool. Edgebusiness.org, and then a member benefit of joining the Edge Business community. So, Joel, tell us a little bit more about, you joined Tampa Bay Business Owners. You got involved in some of the resources. One of the resources being speaker placement, where we vet the different people that come through the organization to speak in front of the membership. Joel was on the speaker placement committee, and I got to hand it to you. Give some tremendous feedback. You see things that I don't see or other people don't see.
Well, yeah. For people who don't know about the speaker placement, one of the things about TBBO is there's so much education that comes through TBBO, more than I've ever seen in any other organization. And not only that, but we really we vet them, as you said. We make sure that they're quality speakers to be presented in front of our members. And the way that we do that is we have a speaker training program where they come in and they present their presentation to a panel of TBBO members who've been selected to give them feedback on their presentation. And the feedback's always supposed to be positive. Our goal is to make you a better speaker, make your presentation better, make it more valuable to our members. So the people who come out of there, they always come out with a presentation that's way better than what they went in. And I first got introduced to it because Kristen asked me to speak on YouTube, getting your videos on YouTube, and so I had to go through the speaker training program, and I had to do it twice, because I wasn't quite ready the first time. But
I know I always think I've got some great speech, and then you do it and you get feedback, like, I thought I did better.
Yeah, I thought I did good. It's nice because it's not about just preparing you for the members or to speak in front of the members. I mean, going through that speaker placement really helps build your pitch to deal with your clientele or any customer base, and it really makes you a better speaker. So.
And we've had people who are non-members who've come through the program just because they want to go out and make presentations elsewhere, and they want the training to be able to help them.
Yeah, and we do have
another great component.
We do invite non-members into that. There is a $150 charge for that. It's $49 for members. But if you'd like to take advantage of the speaker placement committee as a member or a non-member, just reach out to us. Easiest way to do this, if you're listening to us on the radio, just use the contact form over at TampaBayRadio.com. That's the best and easiest way to remember to communicate with myself. Again, the TampaBayRadio.com contact form. Speaking of educational series, there is a workshop this Thursday at the iHeartRadio station on podcasting, one of Chris's favorite topics, and we've got a great lineup of presenters, including Dave Jackson, who works or runs, I'm not sure if he owns or what, but Libsyn, which is kind of the core, the hub of the podcasters, and people use that service to disseminate their RSS feeds to all the different podcasting channels. And so this workshop titled Driving Traffic via Podcasting will be at 1 o'clock to 4:45 on December 15th at the iHeart Radio station. This is free for members to attend. If you'd like to attend as a non-member, send me an email, jamie@tampabayradio.com, or again, just use the contact form over at tampabayradio.com. Now, Joel, you're saying 15 years in business. Talk to us about some of the challenges that you had as a business owner and some of the resources that TBBO offers that could have benefited you along the way.
Oh, gosh, I don't even know where to start. I kind of feel like I've been a lost business owner for 15 years. I started off as a freelancer and I just kind of trying to make my own way and do it. And, over the last 2 years being involved with TBO, it's really kind of focused my business owner side of me and really made me think about being a business owner, what it takes to be a business owner, and things I need to do differently than just being a freelance person.
Now, one of the things that since I've come on board with Chris is what a lot of business owners need are connections in the community, and so that's one of the resources that we offer now to the members. I, since doing this radio show, have interviewed over 1,000 different people from around the Tampa Bay region, and so we sit down with the members and one-on-one. I do it every Wednesday at the Center Club. It's free. It's part of the membership, and make different connections for you. Who it is that you're looking to meet. create, key partnerships. And I look for synergies. I don't look to, just to abuse one person who can give. I look for synergies between the two different parties. And so that's another member benefit of the organization right there.
No, I was going to talk. I was actually going to ask how long you've been involved with Tampa Bay business owners.
2 years.
Oh, it's been 2 years now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break here. Again, currently talking about the benefits of the Tampa Bay business owners with Joel Freedman. He was the president and executive producer of Two Hungry Dogs Productions, and learn more about him at the website, twohungrydogs.com. That is the number 2, hungrydogs.com. Coming back from the break, we'll talk a little bit more about the resources that the radio show offers on That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly, where business becomes show business. At Vein 911, we will help you feel great again. Do you have restless legs, night leg cramps, or ankle swelling? Restless legs, cramping, swelling, and tired heavy legs are often symptoms of hidden vein disease. You do not have to have visible bulging veins to have the symptoms of vein disease. The vein care specialists at Vein 911 are uniquely qualified to evaluate and treat your veins. Are you unhappy with your previous vein treatment? Vein 911 succeeds where others fail. Call Vein 911 today at 855-VEIN-911. That's 855-834-6911 to book your free consultation. Vein 911. We will help you feel great again.
How many times have you said to yourself, I wish there was an app for that? Stop wishing and start making the world better. Turn your brilliant idea into a profitable business by using Popcorn apps. Their affordable app design will help get your blue sky idea or proven business to the next level at a fraction of the cost of other developers. They will help you get through all the steps needed to make your thoughts become live. See them at popcornapps.com with a K in popcorn, or call them at 727-415-6705 for your free consultation and pop your kernel of an idea into $1 million business and a world changer starting today.
Teresa Turner is a certified public accountant and the founder of Tax Happens, a boutique-style CPA firm providing small businesses and individuals with hands-on, personalized tax and accounting services. Although we would love to tell you how happy their clients are, we would like you to see for yourself. Tax Happens has 21 Google reviews and a 4.8-star Google rating, 17 Yelp reviews and a 5-star Yelp rating, 38 Facebook reviews and a 4.9-star Facebook rating. What sets Tax Happens apart is number 1, upfront pricing, 2, clear deadlines, 3, personally available year-round, and number 4, a willingness to empower clients to do as much or as little as they desire. Visit taxhappens.com for more information.
Have you ever tried to buy a home for your family only to find out that you don't qualify for a mortgage loan? You thought that after 20 years as a customer of your bank, they would help you when you needed it the most, right? Unfortunately, the banks of today are not the banks of our parents and grandparents, and our relationships with them just don't matter anymore. My name is Frank Cotto, and I'm the president of the Lincoln Lending Group. We all may need a bank, but we also need a Frank, and that's what I'm here to do for you today. Lincoln Lending Group will waive all of your lending fees, which include your mortgage, application fee, your underwriting fee, processing fees, and any bank points. Just call 813-MORTGAGE. You drop the E, and we'll drop the fee.
In an age when the good and the better vie for attention, it is the best that stands out. The best of Tampa Bay from Proudly Florida is the love story for the city of Tampa, celebrating success, sharing achievements, a tribute to enterprise and community spirit. Let Proudly Florida showcase your business to your city, your nation, and the world. For more information, email info@proudlyflorida.com and be sure to visit proudlyflorida.com.
What's up, business rock stars? Are you ready to bring out the CEO in you? Join Julianne Nichols, CEO of Focus on You Strategy, every other Friday on That Business Show. She'll be talking with other chief entrepreneurial officers about how they grew their businesses. Remember, you could join the conversation at Focus on You Strategies Focus Fridays Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Focus Fridays. That's facebook.com/groups/Focus Fridays. Be the CEO of you. Did you know the biggest challenge business leaders face today is creating an engaged and productive workforce culture? Bill Meyer Ham Consulting wants to help you solve this challenge. They will help you transform your workforce culture to produce amazing business results. Call Bill Meyer Ham Consulting at 941-201-4650 today or visit BillMeyerHam.com. That's BillMeyerHam.com. Have a conversation.
I knew Mom wanted to stay at home. It's the center of her family, her life. But helping Mom stay in her home while managing mine was just too much. Honestly, it wasn't just about me. Mom didn't want me to be her caretaker. She wanted me to be her daughter. I felt so alone until I found out about Home Instead Senior Care. When we met the people at Home Instead, we just knew they were different. The experience was personal. And most importantly, for Mom and me, I get to be her daughter again.
Home Instead Senior Care. To us, it's personal.
Minor crash on westbound Summit Expressway near 78th Street has traffic slow from I-75. Also westbound I-4 jammed from I-75 into downtown Tampa. Disabled truck blocking the right lane eastbound on 118th Avenue between 49th Street and 275. And even though it's foggy, the Sunshine Skyway Bridge remains open in both directions. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson Utrecht Hillsborough Traffic Tip Line 866-545-9595.
Today, some early fog, more humidity, then patchy clouds with a high 80. Tonight, partly cloudy and muggy, low 66. Tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds with a high 81.
You're listening to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly on 1250 Wins WHNZ. Missed the show? Then head over to TampaBayRadio.com, where all shows are available on demand. Once again, here are your hosts, Jamie and Kelly.
And we're back to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly, where business becomes show business. Talking about the resources that we offer here at the radio show, Edge Business Magazine, Tampa Bay Business Owners. It all comes together to form a synergy that benefits the business community here in the Tampa Bay region. Obviously, we interview different professionals on the program. It is a member benefit of the organization, and people can learn more about the organization at TBBO.org in addition to TampaBayRadio.com. To come onto the program and not be a member, it's TBSinterview.com. You can fill out the form. It's $250, and you get a 20-minute interview. It's half the show after the breaks. And on top of that, you get video, which Joel specializes in. We do the live video stream here in studio, and so you can use that on a website or social media for repurposing of the program. The audio is posted all across social media as well as a number of different podcasting sites. And you get photography as well. Rick Toseda in here just about every single morning, and you get some high-quality, high-definition headshots and studio shots, and you just get to look like an expert when you come in here. And so That Business Show, or TBSinterview.com, is a resource for coming into the program. The listenership is around 3,000 to 5,000 listeners per show. Go ahead.
I was just going to say everyone in here is an expert. What we do is help highlight them and help showcase that. So they're experts, no doubt, but we have the means of being able to help others realize that as well and really help get them in front of others.
Yes, so. And you'd be surprised at the reach of the program, the radio just being one of the outlets that the information is spread across. The high-definition video that's produced on the channel WeBeamTV.com. That's a whole other website out there that markets other programs in addition to this one. And that one, last month, we were carrying 70,000 viewers, up from 7,000 when we started in February 2015.
That's great. All because I'm on the show now, of course.
You definitely increased the look of the show.
Oh, thank you, Joel. Yeah, no, it's great. So what are we at? It was like 70,000 for last.
70,000 on WeBeamTV.com, where the morning show over there. And
yeah,
so
no, that's great.
So you have the radio show where the show is heard. You have the live video stream where the video is heard live and then put up on the YouTube channel for repurposing. And then a lot of the action occurs on social media. The short little video clips that are posted on social media oftentimes get 500 to even a couple thousand views. Last week, the Alexandria Gracesta, she had the My Loop app. She hit 5,800 views on her Facebook video that Matt recorded.
Yeah, and I think I think one of the reasons hers carried over so much is she had so many family and friends help pushing it out, and someone would share it, and someone else would share it, and someone else is sharing it, someone else is sharing it. It's funny when you see that involvement, which is great. That's what you want to see, and I think that's how, and I'm sure Joel would agree, that's how you're most effective, is when everybody is kind of sharing it, and it just dominoes as far as the exposure that you're getting. And then you'll look at some other videos that nobody has shared or touched, and they might have 48, and it just kind of shows you, the lack of involvement.
Network definitely helps you if you get some people to share and like. But that's also a benefit of the radio show, is there's a network of listenership and people that support the program.
Well, and throughout the organizations, you've got all the TBBO people behind you too, helping and support you and Edge as well. So
the benefit is even if you have 1,000 people, following you on social media, if one of those people, shares it as well, and they've got another 500 people that are not in your network, boom, there's another 500 people who now have seen it.
Yeah, and the show cards that are produced for each of the guests also get shared across social media, and a lot of people end up using them as their profile pictures or the pictures that Rick takes in studio. So get a lot of value from the relationship either with Tampa Bay business owners, or if you just come in here for an interview one time, you can again visit tbsinterview.com.
Well, and I think just the $250, people pay $250 just for headshots anymore, don't they? I mean, you get that included with the radio show and the social media and the live stream and everything else. So it's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, no, it's a tremendous value package at $250 to come onto the program for an interview headshot and just the exposure. And then we rebate that fee back to you to join Tampa Bay business owners. The membership fee is $250 startup fee and $59 a month or $5.95 for the year. So if you pay the fee to come onto the radio show, we'll waive or say that you've already paid the startup fee, and then you can join Tampa Bay business owners for $59 a month or $5.95 for the year and take advantage of the resources such as the workshops, the connections meetings, the speaker placement.
A great opportunity as we get into 2017, right?
And the main events, yes.
For anybody who wants to improve their business,
right,
it should be a no-brainer.
If you didn't if you didn't hit the numbers that you wanted to for 2016, or even if you did, if you're ready to take that to the next level and really branch out this following year, it's quickly approaching. So make some good decisions.
And big events right around the corner in 2017, including the second annual That Business Show Awards Dinner. And so as this is 3 weeks away from the end of the year, we will be putting on the second annual Awards Show Dinner on January 23rd. And that'll be, think of the Oscars, and that's how we're going to run the event, have different nominees in different business categories. And when we announce the nominees at the event, we'll have a clip of their interview because we have videos of all of the interviews on the program and different presenters. And last year it was at the Center Club and sold it out in 3 days. This year it's at the new Brian Glazer Family JCC, which just opened last week, and we're very excited to be one of the first events in there next month, and that event being held January 23rd from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tickets are available on tbbo.org/awards. Sponsorship opportunities available where you can purchase the entire table of 10 tickets for $1,200, and another option for I think it's $800. And the only difference being that you get a networking table out front during the networking reception prior to the event. So the good thing about buying the entire table is you can sell back the tickets to the other attendees that you'd like to sit at your table, and you get the sponsorship recognition as well. So again, tbbo.org/awards, and again that event going on January 23rd. And the nominees for the awards will be announced on January 9th. And once we announce the nominees and make the show cards for the different nominees, people will get excited, and you'll see it all across social media. It went viral last year. I couldn't believe kind of what I had created until I did the awards show. So January 9th will be the nominees date, and then January 23rd will be the event date. Tickets, individual tickets are $59 for TBBO members, $69 for non-members. And again, it is a dinner, and so you are getting dinner included with the ticket price. Well, we got about a minute left. I want to thank Joel for coming in studio today, hanging out with us for the hour, talking about his business, 200 Dogs Productions.
Thanks for having me.
And also for being a loyal member to the Tampa Bay Business Owners. So, Joel, thank you so much. Learn more about him, 2hungrydogs.com, or give him a call if you could use video production for your business, 727-527-2901, 727-527-2901. And also thank you for Kelly for putting up with me each and every show now for 2 months, right?
I try.
2 months.
No, I'm happy to be here.
No.
Yeah, it's still a struggle, but I'm doing it. It's great.
She's doing a great job, by the way. And so send her a congratulations message because she has quit smoking as well. So 2 months with the program and 2 months without us here. At least I think you didn't smoke this weekend, did you?
No, of course I did.
Okay,
no,
all right, make sure I'm
not
still
going back
talking.
through all that. No, I'm not smoking, and now in fact I ran, jogged, walked. You know, I can't run the whole 5 miles, but I did about 5.2 miles over the weekend, and so yeah, it's going to be a daily routine coming up.
Congratulations. All right.
Thank you.
You've been listening to That Business Show with Jamie and Kelly, where business becomes show business.